Hi everyone, and welcome to PTV Australia, Psychic TV, the only place that you can get readings on and we can talk back to you and everything. So let's start with how we connect. For picture messages, name, date of birth, message to 0437 646 958. And for text messages, TV plus name plus date of birth plus message 1972 2202. Oh, we love the voices, guys. You know that. We love these ones. Name, date of birth, a message to 1900 909 999 or 1800 757 035 to option 9. Let's go around and see who's in the house tonight. And we got the little pocket rocket tonight, Miss Rhonda. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
Good. I'm really excited to be here, really excited to connect with people tonight.
Oh, that's awesome. What can you do for the viewers tonight, my beautiful?
I'm a psychic medium, so the psychic's past, present, future. I can help with any specific question or any area of your life. The mediumship, of course, is connecting with your loved ones on the other side, so that's 2- and 4-legged varieties. I'm also medical intuitive and I'm also a dream interpreter. So basically I connect by tuning into your energy and I tell you whatever I see, feel, hear. Basically give you some guidance to empower you through your situation that you're going through.
That's awesome. Now you can connect with Rhonda. Okay, guys, she's a medical intuitive, but you can't give her questions to the front. You have to ring her in the booth.
That's right,
to get your medical questions. So just keep that in mind, guys. Please, no medical or health or pregnancies or anything like that to the front, okay?
And I have next to me Rhonda.
Hello.
I had a blank then.
Oh, did you?
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, how you going?
Good, and you?
That's good, good.
It's good. Alrighty, so you're off to booth 2?
Yes,
Jody?
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See us.
Okay, we'll just remind you all how to connect. So for picture messages, we've got 0437 646 958. Send your name, date of birth, and of course the message. Or for texting, if you'd like the text on TV, make sure you put TV in front of the message. Again, with your name, date of birth, and message to 1972 2202. Okay, now we'd really love some more voices because we don't have many at the moment. So if you'd like to jump the queue, it's option 9. So it's 1900 909 999 or 1800 757 035. Okay, any moment we'll have Jody in booth 2. There she is, ready to connect. So give her a call. Okay. I'm just listening. So it's Feel Good Friday. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if you'd like to let us know in our Facebook stream what makes you feel good, because it's Feel Good Friday, so let us know what does it for you. Is it having a bath, going for a walk on the beach, just clearing your mind, clearing the energy, so let us know. Okay, so we've got a picture message coming up next. All right, Sherry, I think it is. Cherry. All right, 6 of the 11th, 68. A general reading for Sherry. Alrighty. Wow, first thing I'm picking up for you, Cherry, is take a breath. I feel like you're a little pocket rocket. You really just do. You're an incredible woman. You've got a lot going on and you manage to do all of it. I feel like you just need to take a breath and remind yourself of what you need to do. It almost feels like you don't even go to the toilet, sort of you're just so busy, you'll think, oh, I need to go to the toilet, and then 3 hours later you'll go to the toilet kind of thing. It just feels like you need to take a breath and need to stop and just be kind to yourself. I feel like you're someone who can get burnt out just because you're so busy. So that's the main thing I'm picking up for you, is just take a breath and, remember to do things for yourself. Forget about the list that you're doing for other people. It's got to be what you want to do as well. I feel like you're a good communicator. I feel like in relationships you actually have an ability to be quite blunt, but also kind and kind of get your point across. I feel like you can also sometimes judge people a bit quickly. Just be mindful that other people have things going on, and if someone didn't hear the first time, it's not necessarily they're not going to hear the second time. It's just because they've got so much on their mind, kind of thing. Yeah, so that's the main thing I'm picking up for you, Sherry, is just take a breath and just make sure you do something nice for yourself. So I hope that resonates with you. If you'd like a further reading, call me when I go back in the booth. Thanks for that, Sherry. Wow, all the psychics are busy at the moment, so it's a busy night. If you can't wait for one of the psychics in the studio, you can actually call the internationals. So the two numbers below, that's 1-800 or the 1-900 number. And it's press 6 and option 2. Yeah, and you'll get the first available psychics. Okay, we're doing a voicemail next.
Good morning, PTV Australia. It's Chrissy here, 11th of the 2nd, 1961. I was wondering, could I please have a love reading with Rhonda and just a 3-month reading ahead and any messages from loved ones? Thank you so much. Love the show. Bye.
All right, thanks for that, Chrissy. It was a little bit faint. I feel like that was I feel like that was also a message related to your 3-month message. I feel like there's been instances where you don't speak up as much as you should, and I feel like it's hard to speak. Like it's almost like your mind's working faster than your mouth's able to speak. I feel like it's sometimes difficult for you to speak. I feel like that me hearing your voicemail quite faintly was telling me a message that you need to speak up. I just feel like you need to sort of stop, take a breath, and then say what you need to do. And even if it's just say one thing, and if you're not comfortable, walk out the room and then think about it and then say it again. I feel like, and you can also ask your angels and ask your guides for just help in finding the words when you need to. I feel like you need to do that in being able to speak up. Love, I feel like you've been through quite a lot in terms of your love life. It feels like you are loved, and it feels like you're nurtured. So it feels like you've got someone in your energy in that sort of in that capacity. It feels like maybe the intimacy isn't either there or it's sort of a bit low at the moment, but it certainly feels like you're loved and you're nurtured, and that's from your loved ones in spirit, and also from your sort of your current relationship. It just feels like it's more like a friendship sort of than an intimate sort of relationship is what I'm picking up on. The loved ones in spirits. There was a gentleman in spirit, sort of a father type figure. He used to drink quite a lot. I'm feeling. I just feel like there's an alcohol connection with him, but a really hard worker. Just very hard worker, and I feel like you've got that work ethic from him, and that you're just an incredibly busy and capable woman. So that's what I'm picking up with you. I'm also I don't know what the blindness connection is. I normally get clarity as to whether it's male or female. It feels like a female figure, but kind of a masculine female is what I'm picking up. And there was either a blindness, she ended up losing her sight. I feel like that was very frustrating for her, because she was also a very active, sort of a doer type person. Something to do with not being able to use hands as well, like an arthritic type connection is what I'm picking up with her. So I'm picking up those two in spirit from you. And they're telling me the same thing that I picked up on, in that you sort of need to sort of speak up for yourself, and just, make a situation easier at the time that it happens, is what I'm picking up on. And you are very much loved here in the living, and from your loved ones in spirit. So thank you for connecting with me. Thank you. Oh, I've got Susie available, option 3, so give her a call. There she is. She's holding up number 2, but she's actually number 3. So there you go. So listen with your ears. That's it.
What about this one?
There you go. There you go. Well done. That's sort of 3.5, but you get the message. Okay, all right, so we've got a text message now. Taylor, 21st of the 12th, 96. Hi, PTV. Could I get a reading for the next 6 months, please? Taylor. I feel like, Taylor, you're quite a character. You're quite a complicated person. Just tuning into your energy, I feel like there's just a lot going on. You've always had a lot going on, and you sort of thrive in chaos kind of thing, is what I'm picking up. 6 months reading, I feel like travel and adventure for you. I feel like this is an opportunity to learn and grow. I feel like the first half of the year we're in sort of August now, but I feel like you've sort of been thinking outside the box this year. You've sort of been I feel like your spiritual side has grown as well. Don't know whether you're doing sort of psychic development classes or you're reading about it, but I feel like you could practice your psychic abilities and try different modalities. You know, try psychometry, try doing readings, try reading cards, reading auras. I feel like that's something you could develop because you actually have a lot of natural ability. You kind of do it without thinking. So that's certainly one thing. But as you're sort of developing spiritually and sort of looking at the world differently, I feel like the first half of the year has been about sort of trying different things and sort of, because you're quite an adventurous, outgoing person anyway, but sort of you've sort of stepped out of your comfort zone a little bit more and then tried a different direction. I feel like more of that's going to happen for the rest of the year. And I feel like around sort of towards the end of the year and particularly the start of the year, you're going to find your feet and really do something that you love. So grab any sort of, it really feels like a very growing next 6 months. So grab any opportunities to study if work are going to pay for study. You know, if you've got the opportunity to travel and study or learn something new, I feel like just go for it. Just use this time to learn and grow and develop and just have a bit of an adventure on the way. So thanks for connecting, Taylor. It just feels like it's a really exciting, positive time for you. So that's great. All right, so we've got Yvonne available, option 1. So she won't be available for long, so snap her up. She's coming up to the desk next. So you've got time for a call with her now. Okay, you've got a voicemail coming up next.
Hi, my name's Matthew, 12th to 10th, 1968. Just like a general reading, please, and any messages from Spirit. And I enjoy the show. Thank you.
Okay, I just didn't get the date of birth. Mm-hmm.
No, but like I said,
Okay, and a general reading. Okay, and Matthew just got a big hello, big shout out from the control room to you. So hello, I'll blow you a kiss. There you go. Okay, Matthew, general reading. I feel like you've got I know we don't do health readings at the test, but I've got a bit of a sore back just tuning into your energy. Just going to put that out there. So I just feel like you need to stretch and walk around and just keep moving is what I'm getting for you. I find it hard to sort of sit still with you. I feel like you're another go-getter, Matthew. You're very caring, very loyal sort of person as well. You've got a beautiful sort of nurturing energy. You really care about people, and that's obvious the way you sort of communicate with people. So that's beautiful. I'm just trying to tune into what's sort of the general reading for the next 6 months, and I feel like everything's going well for you. Like you don't actually need to change that much. I know you've asked for a general reading, but I actually just feel like you're where you need to be, and you've already learnt lessons you need to learn. I feel like you're actually spiritually really grounded, and you're really solid. So I don't feel like there's anything that in particular, I'm not picking up on anything in particular you should be concerned about or you should try to change or worry about. I feel like you're really in a good place. What I'm picking up with the back and that is just try walking in different places. I feel like you need to sort of maybe break the routine a bit. You could do that, but I'm not picking up much else for you, Matthew. I mean, I'm happy to connect further with you in the booth, but I'm just I'm really picking up that you're in the right place that you need to be, and I feel like all the steps you've made have got you here, and it's actually really positive for you. So thanks for connecting, Matthew. All right, so we've got a couple of psychics available. We've got Yvonne in booth 1, and we've got Susie in booth 3. Booth 3. There we go. Yeah. All right, got a picture message next. Sarah. All right, Sarah's 4th of the 3rd, 92. Hello, Rhonda. Can I please have a love reading or anything you see? Thanks. Wow, love reading. I feel like the first thing I'm picking up with you, Sarah, is that you're quite fussy, and so you should be. You're a beautiful, intelligent, attractive lady. You should be fussy. And I feel like you need to stick to your guns. That's what I'm being told with you. I feel like travel is also something that would be good for you. I feel like it would be very sort of rewarding, very sort of nurturing, really would really grow your soul, kind of thing. But I don't know that you would I can't see you sort of travelling with other people. I can see you travelling alone. I feel like that would sort of suit you better. I feel like you'd sort of go and meet people, or do your own thing and then meet people along the way. But I can't see you sort of travelling with someone every day kind of thing. So I feel like you've sort of got that in you. You've got that travel bug. I feel like that would be a really positive thing for you to do. And I can actually see you just not sort of for work or any particular purpose, but sort of travel for fun kind of thing. I feel like, and you'd also you would be very talented as a writer, whether you did a blog or that sort of thing. You've got a knack of being able to communicate with people either in person and with writing. So if you're not writing already, look at doing sort of creative writing type skills courses or journalism or something like that, because I feel like you'd be quite good at that. You've also got an ability to be able to sort of convey information in a sort of fun or creative way. So, whether that's sort of something political or something that might be a topic that people don't want to talk about, you have a way of explaining it in a way that makes it seem like fun, and people will want to read and educate themselves about it. So you've got that beautiful energy. So just bear that in mind, that whatever career path you choose, you can actually you're a good communicator and you're a good teacher. So you could actually use those skills. So just keep that in mind. So I hope that helps. Hope that resonates with you. Thanks for the reading. All right, we've got Yvonne available in option 1, in booth 1. So if you want a reading, give her a call. Okay. Voicemail coming up next.
Chloe, 27th of the 12th, 1997. Hi, could I just please have a general reading? Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't catch the name. Okay, thank you. All right. I'm talking to real people. So thanks, Chloe. Thanks for that. And that was a general reading, was it? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Wow, another adventurous spirit, another free sort of spirit with you, Chloe. There's a connection with Melbourne to you. There's a travel connection with you, but this time an interstate sort of connection. I feel like you travel for work. That's what I'm feeling. You're immaculately dressed. I feel like you present yourself incredibly well. You just you look so professional when you go to work, and when you go out, you're completely stylish. You've actually got a knack of just, you could make anyone or anything look good kind of thing. You've really got an amazing eye for detail. You could actually, I don't know if you've considered this as a career, but you could actually be a stylist, or go in and style people's homes or style people's person, sort of looking through the wardrobe. I feel like that would be a possible career choice for you. I feel like you could be quite successful at doing that. That's not picking up for you. I feel like there's changes with work, and I feel like there's going to be more of a job that does involve sort of interstate travel, and I feel like that would be quite nice for you, because that would sort of satisfy your adventurous spirit, but also your professional and the way you sort of carry yourself. So I feel like that would be, you take a lot of pride in that. So I feel like that would be a good move for you. I'm also picking up with you, Chloe. Have you got a bit of like food allergies or sensitivities? I feel like there's something sort of playing up your tummy. I just feel like you need to be careful about what you're eating. Maybe keep a diary, and if you're not sure what it is, I mean, obviously go to your GP. We're not medically trained, but I just feel like it's something, if you sort of stop and have a think about it and sort of monitor it, you'll actually see a pattern. I feel like that's going to be the key. You're going to see a pattern to what's sort of causing you that discomfort. And I feel like it's just a matter of eliminating that from your diet, and that's going to help significantly. So just have a think about that. But yeah, really, really interesting energy you've got. And you're going to be successful at whatever you choose to do. So thanks for connecting with us, Chloe. All right, so we've got Yvonne available, booth 1. Okay, going straight into a picture message. Naomi. Okay. All right, Naomi, 30th of the 6th, 99. Naomi would like a general reading, and if there are any messages from loved ones that have passed. Thanks, Naomi. I'm getting cats in spirit around you. Get 2-legged and 4-legged variety. Yeah, I'm getting sort of past, I'm also getting sort of like farm animals. I don't know whether you've spent part of your childhood, Naomi, on a farm, or, you know, there was a family, like an uncle or something that you used to visit, and there used to be farm animals. I feel like that you were always very good to them. And I like, you've got sort of sheep and pigs and that sort of thing with your kittens that have passed. So yeah, it's kind of like just all the animals that you've been kind to along the way. I feel like you, just tuning into your energy, Naomi, I feel like you can get quite stressed at times. I feel like you take things personally, and that's sort of, you know, anything like family conflict or work conflict, or when there's been an issue, you sort of take it personally. And I don't mean by that you worry unnecessary, but it's almost like you think, oh wow, should I have stepped up and done something differently, or should I have done that? Sometimes, you know, the answer's no. Things sort of happen to sort of help you learn a lesson that you've got to learn in life. So it's not necessarily that it's your fault that something's happened or someone's behaved a certain way. So try not to think of it that way. Try to sort of clear that energy out quicker, like after it happens, sort of reflect, but then clear the energies. There's no need to sort of dwell on it or worry about it or take it personally. It's just happened kind of thing. You know, it's when things repeat, or you have that same conversation, then it might be that it's a lesson you haven't learnt. But if it's just sort of general conflict or something that's just happened, don't just give it a thought and then, you know, let it go kind of thing. So I feel like that's something you can do. It's also something to do with your breathing. I don't know whether you have sort of like hay fever and you have sort of allergies. I feel like you could breathe better, is what I'm being told. So whatever that means. So whatever's bothering you with, it feels like it's sort of like a pollen hay fever type thing, but you really do feel quite heavy chested when that happens, and it's something that impacts your sort of life. Just try to, you know, go to your doctor and try to sort that out, whatever that is. Just, I feel like it's something you can easily manage once you talk about it and work out what it is. Yeah, so certainly lots of animals in spirit for you. That's what I'm picking up. It's just got a beautiful energy. You know, pets always come up to you. I feel like there's also funny stories about pets and animals that have come up to you in the past, and they're just drawn to you. So, thanks for that, Naomi. Thanks for connecting. All right, one more message. It's a text, is it? No? It's a picture message. Okay. Julie. Okay. So Julie's 18th of the 10th, 82. Hi, Rhonda. Would like to ask if all the dramas that have surrounded the house being built have passed or if there's more to come. Thanks, Julie. Thanks for connecting. Unfortunately, I'm picking up that there's more to come. I feel like things are going to get worse before they get better. It's kind of like, it actually feels like there's two companies, like there's one company dependent on the other, but then that company's dependent on something else. It's kind of like there's a chain of events and people being dependent on other things. It's kind of like, you know, you think one's going to take the longest, but then that one's, yes, it just feels like there's people waiting on other people and waiting on other things. So it's kind of, it just feels very frustrating at the moment. And it actually feels like the middle company that's kind of seems to be in the middle, either delaying people or being delayed by people, feels like they're having a change in ownership or a change in the person supervising, and it feels like once that happens, then it will get better. So I can see it's sort of still being frustrating for a couple of months, and then after that it'll be a lot better. I feel like you need to put whatever complaints you're making, put it in writing. I feel like it's sort of it's kind of like it's a verbal thing, and it's like yeah, but it's not being done. I feel like you need to sort of put it in writing so it's going to be addressed and make sure it's addressed quicker, kind of thing. But I still think it'll be sort of a couple of months before things pick up. And I feel like once that happens, it'll sort of get a little bit quicker, and then a lot quicker, and then all of a sudden it'll be finished. So it's just, it's kind of like the lull before the storm and getting worse before it gets better. So I wish you all the best with that, Julie. It's, I can pick up on the frustration and the lack of sleep and just the general feeling of being overwhelmed, but it is getting better. So it'll be a really nice Christmas for you. I feel like it's sort of a long deserved Christmas. So thanks for connecting. Thanks for connecting with me. All right, so we've got some shout outs. So Robert Wilson. Yeah, he's been an amazing supporter of the show. I've met Robert in person. He gives good hugs. He's a great bloke. He's my Facebook friend, so I'll stay in touch with Robert. But yeah, he's fantastic. Oh, right. Brooke would also like to send a big special thanks to Robert Wilson. He wrote a message to her, so that was appreciated. Oh, he also did an angel reading for Brooke as well, and that was wonderful. Very upbeat at the time she needed it, so thank you. All right, and I also would like to give a shout out to Drew and Celeste for all their support, and to Tim as well. Thank you. All right, and I've got Yvonne next to me, so give me a hug.
Gonna miss your hugs.
We'll still catch
still,
up.
yeah,
We'll be
absolutely.
at festivals and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, we're not getting rid of you. We're keeping you.
Yeah.
No, we're not getting rid of you. You can go to booth 1.
Okay.
I kept it warm for you.
Wonderful.
They're ready for
Thank you.
now.
Thanks for that. Thank you.
Okay, so let's have a look. How can we connect? Name, date of birth, message if you want to send a picture message, 0437 646 958.
We have Rhonda available. Give Rhonda a call in option 1.
Who do I have next to me?
It's me.
Little Rocket Pocket.
Rocket Pocket.
Cutie.
The Pocket
Are we all
Rocket
going
and
to
the
miss
star.
each other?
We are.
Are we all going to miss each other?
That's right. Yeah, we'll be around.
Yeah.
And you can join my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings of Rocks.
Susie Star Psychic Readings.
Okay, all right. All right. You're going to option 1.
Yes,
booth
thank
1.
you.
Okay, so just a reminder how to connect. Your picture messages, 0437 646 958. Your text messages, 1972 2202. And skip the queue for the voices, option 9. It's 1900 909 999 or 1800 757 035. All right, so we've got Jody available option 3. And Susie will soon be available in option 1. Okay, how you going, Jody?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
That's good.
Can you just recap for our beautiful viewers what you actually do and how you can help them?
Okay, hi guys, I'm Jody and I am a psychic medium. I'm also an empath, so I can tune into your energy, not only your past but your present, and also can see your potential for your future. I also like to give you guidance where there may be some blockages that you've held onto in your life in order to clear them, in order for you to move forward.
Beautiful, that's fantastic. Thank you for that, Jody. And we do have Susie available in option 1. So there she is, number 1. It's easier to put up than 3.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. I was just thinking of the Vulcan, live long and prosper, but you know, my tracking. Okay, so we've got a voice message coming up first.
Hi,
right.
Lisa, 15th of the 12th, 1968. Will I get a new job this year? Looking at changing fields, just wondering if that will work out. Thank you.
Yes, Lisa, I got yes to a new job. I feel like you've kind of like served your time is what I'm getting. I feel like you're very likable. You're certainly someone who's very popular in the office and that sort of thing, and certainly very capable. But I feel like you kind of almost do all the crap sort of jobs that no one else wants to do, as well as doing your own things. And it sort of feels like you cover other people's leave, and you're really an all-rounder, and you kind of feels like frustration with you, Lisa, at work. It's kind of like you're if you were to look at your job description, you actually do far more, but your pay's not reflecting that kind of thing. So it feels like a bit of frustration there, and you're certainly not using your full potential at this job. And it feels like you will sort of move on. And it feels like this next job is where you'll get to try different things. I'm getting marketing with you, as in, covering advertising, sort of writing technical specifications about things. I feel like you've got a good attention to detail, and you've also got a knack of sort of visualising things and making things attractive and making things obvious, and making people aware of why they need a product, kind of thing. So I feel like you've got a knack of being able to sell something, but sort of sell it on an intellectual level. So not necessarily sort of just talking it out, or talking the talk, but you're actually able to put that in writing and sort of visually represent that. So I don't know whether you've done graphic design or something like that, but you've also done a bit of business sort of studies. But you certainly feel like you've really picked up quite a lot of skills along the way, Lisa, and marketing would be a good sort of niche for you to do. And I feel like you'll sort of have some quirky sort of assignments with the marketing, and it'll almost be some products that you sort of market and you think, what on earth, but you actually, you end up doing it really well, and you find it quite rewarding. So yeah, definitely I feel like marketing, sort of graphic design is certainly certainly an interesting option for you, and I feel like that would be a really beneficial way of using all of the skills that you've got from all of your work experience. And I feel like the next job will be a lot happier for you. So thank you very much for connecting. It's really exciting times, and I can see that move sort of starting to happen sort of towards the end of the year, early next year. All right, so we've got Susie available, option 1. She's going to be there for the rest of the night, so give her a call. Remember, number 1, she will stay back if you have any calls, so even after the show's finished. And we also have Jody available, option 3. So give them a call. Yeah, so this is the time to call them. So give them a call. All right, we do have Rhonda, another Rhonda. There you go. So Rhonda, 7th of the night, 61. Greetings and salutations all. Will it be greatly received or not? What can I expect? Thanks for that. Wow, I feel like that's a really complicated question. I feel that the answer is no initially, but then they'll realise that what it actually means. It's almost like it's sort of they won't initially see the significance of it, but then when they kind of get the whole message, it'll be well received. So I feel like trust your gut, Rhonda, and it's actually going to be a good thing, but just be mind that it's almost like the way you're delivering it is a bit unconventional or something like that, and it's kind of like the initial reaction might be, well, what's this? But it feels like it will be well received. Now that was the first part. There was, I think, a second part to Rhonda's question. Will it be received? Will it be greatly received? And yeah. Yes. Oh no, that was it. All right. So thanks for connecting, Rhonda. So it feels like it's going to go fine. It's just a bit quirky. It's just a bit left of centre. So thanks for that, Rhonda. All right. If you want a bit more clarity, Rhonda, you can always give me a call afterwards in the booth. It's just a short reading here at the desk. All right. Voicemail coming up next. Voice
Hi,
message.
PTV. My name is Sharon, the 17th of the 3rd, 67. I was wondering if I could have a reading with any of the wonderful ladies on tonight. Anything that you can tell me about love, and if there's any messages from my dad in spirit. Thank you. Love the show.
Thanks, Sharon. Thanks for that message. Yeah, your dad was a real pocket rocket, a real go-getter, is what I'm picking up with his energy, and I feel like you've inherited his sense of humour, your sort of sense of wisdom. He was someone who perhaps was sometimes misunderstood, as in people didn't understand the depth of his wisdom, kind of thing, but might sort of think, oh, he's popular, but not sort of realise the type of person he was. But I feel like you're a quiet person. It's almost like you're not sort of as outgoing as he was, but you're also very wise, and you're quite a sensitive person as well. You're a very loyal friend. Your dad had that quality as well. What your dad's telling me is that you're practically minded like him. It's like you're resourceful and you're resilient and you're practical like him. It's like you've got his better qualities. So he's really happy about that, and he's happy about the walking too. So I don't know what you've done about the walking, or you're walking something different, or it's like you've set yourself a challenge and you've done it. So he's really happy about that. With love for you, Sharon, I feel like there's already someone in your energy, to be honest, but it feels like it's been sort of on and off, and it feels like you need to completely sort of cut those cords, because it feels like while that's sort of in your energy, it's not, you're not going to meet someone else, even though you might not think of them. It's like energetically they're sort of still attached to you. So I feel like you need to sort of cut those cords just to let love happen. I feel like you're actually going to have some choices, Sharon. It's kind of like whether, and it feels like it's sort of from your circle of friends and your extended circle of friends. So it's like, it feels like you'll have the choice of two people, and they're already sort of in your energy through your circle of friends. But it'll be amazing once you cut those cords, how how it sort of presents itself. It'll be, although you're sort of dealing with energy and you think that's invisible, it affects you in more ways than you realise. So once you've cut those cords, it'll be quite amazing to sort of see sort of the change in dynamics of these two sort of biting for your affection and attention. Yeah, so really, really interesting times, and you're certainly loved from your dad in spirit. You know, he's really proud of you. You're a go-getter like him, and he's a bit cheeky. He's telling me you've got the best of his qualities, so you haven't got any of his bad qualities. You got the best of it, so that's good. All right, so thanks for connecting, Sharon. All right, we've still got Jodie available in option 3, so give her a call. She's there for the rest of the night. And she will stay back. Yeah, we do stay back. So I've stayed back many nights or many early mornings when the phone's rung, and I've stayed back another 20 minutes or so to take the call. All right, we've got a picture message coming up next from Kathy, 23rd of May, 1972. Hi Rhonda, what do you see for me in love and relationships? All right, thanks, Kathy. I feel like you're very, very fixed in your ideas. You've got good ideas in terms of health and what you eat, and yeah, you're just quite fixed in your ideas, which is completely fine, and actually feels like they're sensible and they're good and they're healthy ideas. I feel like that's a barrier though for you in terms of love and relationships. It's got to be someone on your page, and that's completely fine. But just bear in mind that if someone, Kathy, doesn't share your ideas, it's not because they're stupid or they should already know that. It's just that people have different priorities and they might not have thought about what you've thought about in the depth that you have, kind of thing. So I just feel like you need to be a bit sort of open-minded in sort of having that conversation to actually start to get to know someone, because it might be that they're willing to change. So just sort of be mindful for that. I feel like that's quite important. I feel really, I don't know whether you run, I don't run, but just tuning into your energy, Kathy, I just want to get up and start running. I feel really, not sort of anxious, but just like I've got lots of energy and I just want to get up and do things and feel like that. And I feel like you'd be good with a partner who can sort of balance that energy a bit, because you've kind of got a bit of sort of nervous energy as well. Like you just want to get up and do things, and you'd be at home and sort of 11 o'clock at night, you'd be excited about something, or you want to cook, or you want to do something when, instead of going to sleep. So I feel like if you have a partner that's a bit more sort of chilled out and a bit calmer, it'll be quite a good match for you. So just be mindful of that as well, that it's okay to be with someone who's a bit different from you or a bit opposite to you. It's fine, and I actually think that will be a really healthy relationship for you, Kathy. So I wish you all the best. Thanks for connecting, Kathy. All right, still have Jodie available in option 3, so give her a call. All right. So we've got a picture message coming up next. It's coming. It is coming. Okay, we're doing a text. There you go. I'm meant to be psychic, but All right. I can't be psychic with the system, I just got told. So there you go, I've been told. Okay, so we've got Megan, 18th of June, 97. Hello, could I please have a general reading? And if I have any spirits or family members watching around our family. Thanks for connecting, Megan. A general reading, spirits. Yeah, I just got told... I feel that from your grandfather that just made a joke as to which spirits, like, whiskey, gin kind of thing. So there's a bit of a cheekiness there, an enjoyment of having a hard day's work and having a drink after work, having, just one glass of something. So that's what I picked up from your grandfather. General reading with you, Megan, I feel, just tuning into your energy, I feel indecisive. I feel like I can't find my words and I can't figure out which direction to go in, that sort of thing. Part of that's from you. I'm also got a lady in spirit. So the gentleman I picked up that enjoyed the drink after work, very hardworking. That's his energy. I feel like this other lady is an auntie, and she was a bit scatty, a bit sort of quirky kind of thing, very sort of likeable and very chatty and would over talk and that sort of thing, overstay her welcome. I feel like towards the end she had a bit of a dementia connection, so I think that's also what I'm picking up in that I'm really, to be honest, having a rough time trying to focus in on what to talk about for your reading. So I feel like part of it is your sort of energy of just being a bit sort of impulsive and a bit sort of scatty, but also your auntie's energy in that she, towards the end, she struggled with memory and struggled with words, and there was certainly a dementia connection with her. She would forget things or do something or do the same thing each day and not realise she'd done it, kind of thing. So that's the auntie I'm picking up. I feels like your family are going through changes. So whether you've had siblings that have, starting relationships, ending relationships, it just feels like there's in your family, in your sort of peers, like your generation, feels like there's lots of endings and lots of beginnings and that sort of thing, lots of changes. So your auntie's very aware of those changes, and she wishes she was there to make everyone a cup of tea and cook for everyone and talk to everyone. She actually had a very healing energy, like a real knack of being able to get people to talk even when they didn't want to talk, if they were grieving or that sort of thing. She'd get everyone to talk and get everyone to cry and just release that energy. And she was very healing like that. And it feels like she's sort of stepped into the mother type role, and she's really sort of playing that figure at the moment, just making sure the changes are sort of smoother. She's sort of like evening out the water. And the grandfather's still just sipping away at his port. So certainly those connections from family, they're certainly looking out over your family. In terms of your energy, you're actually very empathic yourself. So you're quite sensitive to just changes that are going on, but more so when there's lots of changes going on at once. So that's probably why you're feeling a bit sort of scatty and a bit restless, kind of thing. I want you to just make a point of doing something for yourself, on every weekend or every second weekend, like whether it's going to the beach, walking in the beach, with no shoes, walking on the grass with no shoes. I feel like you need to be in nature and look at butterflies, and you'll get butterflies coming through as well from spirit. So I feel like you need to really look after yourself, really ground yourself, and really try to even out your energy. So I feel like if you do that, all these sort of changes going on in your family will be a bit easier for you. So thank you very much for connecting. I wish you all the best, and things will be better. It's just lots of changes at the moment, and that's okay. It's just how it is at the moment, but things will be better. So thanks for connecting. Alrighty, Yvonne, apparently we're colour-coded.
Yes.
Are we? Oh yeah, I have
yes,
got purple.
we've got the purple.
There we go.
I love your top though.
Thank you, I love your top as well. And
you.
she came in with a beautiful purple coat as well. Yeah, stunning. All right. Yeah, and I'll just say before I go to booth 2, my Facebook group is Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. So in the past 2 years, I've absolutely loved being on the show. I've loved connecting with everyone and helping you, empower you in your problems that you're going through in your life. So I've really loved it. And I'd like to continue doing that. So if you'd like to connect with me on my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. So thank you. Thank you.
There's some picture messages we didn't get a chance to get through, so big shout out to Christina, Sarah, Marina, Justine, Trish. They're going to bank them and they're going to do it for you tomorrow night, so really sorry we didn't get them tonight. We got 5 people in the studio again, yeah. We've got Maz, Rebecca, Josie, Jodie and Mystique's coming in. Okay, we're starting at 1:05 tomorrow. So with that, thank you so much for all your support over these years. You guys make sure you look after you. Thanks so much.